All right, welcome to Losing Weight Outside the Box's Ask Coach Carl. This is basically where you get to ask me any question you want with regards to the Losing Weight Outside the Box 7-step scientific model. It could be about health, it could be about fitness, it could be about nutrition, it could be about donkeys. However, if you, for whatever reason, want to ask me about donkeys, I have a couple questions for you, and I'm not going to have any answers for you. Anyways, moving on. The title of this one is The Biggest Mistake I See People Make Every Single Day. Now, even though I don't hear this question directly, when I listen to my clients' words, I hear them asking themselves the question, why can't I ever lose weight? It may not be in those exact words, but that's probably something that's crossed your mind from time to time, if not for a very long time. So I really want to get into the nitty-gritty of that so that we can make it so that you don't have to ask yourself that question ever again. Now, even though I cover this in great detail in step 1 of the Losing Weight Outside the Box 7-step scientific model, there's something perhaps even more important that you need to know first. Now, the other day, like I said, I was watching a video from my mentor, Mike Dillard, and he spoke about the biggest mistake he actually made when first getting into his business that essentially delayed his success for 5 years. And it's something that is critically important. It definitely applies to you and your situation. Now, he talks about when he first started out, he did what every success coach tells you to do, and that is to basically write out your goals. So he did. Now, Mike had a large white flip chart where he wrote out, I will earn $50,000 per month. I know it sounds pretty crazy, but that was his goal. His mentor that he had actually was earning $50,000 a month at the time, which is why he made that his goal. It was something believable for him because he'd seen it in action. If you're not already aware of this, just the act of writing down your goals has improved and increased the likelihood of you achieving it dramatically. That being said, do not write down your goals until you watch this entire video, and you're going to understand why in a second. Now, early in Mike's video, he talks about his success timeline, or the road to $50,000 a month, if you will. We all have these similar types of timelines. Now, my guess is that you have the same roadmap laid out for yourself, just with different landmarks. Now, your roadmap would be right now, the first bubble, your current weight or goal, and then the second bubble being your desired weight or goal. Now, for me, this is how I define my goal or destination on my roadmap. I used to think that being bigger, stronger, and ripped was what I wanted and would really help me feel more attractive and have more self-confidence. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, because if you're like most of my clients that I share this story with, you're probably thinking something along these lines. Carl, what's the problem? You're in great shape and you're still not happy with the way you look? And my honest answer would have been no, I'm not happy with the way I look. Because even though I met the stereotypical characteristics of being fit and healthy, what I saw in the mirror wasn't a match with how I felt about myself. My guess is that you can probably relate with that. And this all stemmed from setting the wrong goal right off the bat. And the reason I got it wrong from the beginning is because I went about defining my goal with the wrong criteria, which is what most people do. Now, if you remember from the Be Do Have video, what's the one thing that we're really all looking for at the end of the day? Happiness. That's what we're all looking for. And I thought happiness was weighing 165 pounds with a body fat percentage less than 8. That's always been my goal. And you see how fast that came off my tongue? I have repeated that so many times back in the day when I would set my goals. And it was always, I want to weigh 165 pounds with a body fat percentage less than 8. I thought that's what true fitness was. I thought that's what was going to make me look like the people on the covers. And I thought that's when I would finally be happy with the way that I looked. And that's absolutely absurd looking back on that now. So can you see a problem with this approach and this mindset? I've completely associated my happiness with a number on the scale and a particular body fat and what I see in the mirror. Perhaps you're doing the same thing. Yet, isn't this what we all do all the time? In fact, isn't this the approach most health and fitness professionals take to try to encourage healthy behaviors and produce change? Is to try to get you to focus on the number on the scale and how much weight you're losing, or to focus on how strong you're getting, or how far you can run, or how much time you can take off your half marathon or full marathon time. It's ridiculous, which is why I'm bringing this up now. So if a certain weight or a certain dress size is not what you should be aiming for, then what the heck is? Now, here's a simple question to help you figure out what your answers are, because this needs to be specific to you, not what I say, not what anybody else tells you should be shooting for, but specific to you. I'm going to give you a simple question to help figure that out. What are the feelings you are hoping to achieve as a result of reaching your goal weight or your goal dress size? So what feelings are you looking for? Are you looking for happiness? Are you looking for confidence? How about peace of mind? How about just looking and feeling sexy? Fact, no number on the scale or number on your clothing tag is going to give you those feelings for any prolonged period of time. Yes, if you achieve a certain goal and see that number on the scale or see yourself fitting into a dress size you want, yes, that will feel good at the moment. But that's not what's going to lead to long-lasting happiness or fulfillment or peace of mind. So here's the ultimate question. If you had to, what could you do today to enjoy those feelings? What actions could you take today to feel happiness, to feel confidence, to feel peace of mind, to feel sexy? Here's the secret to change. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. So as always, please keep your questions coming in. If you haven't done so already, click on one of the pre-register for free buttons on this page to reserve your spot on the VIP list for the Losing Weight Outside the Box 7-step one-on-one coaching program. I really hope you got some value out of this. Thanks so much for taking the time to go through it. If you have any questions with regards to this, please shoot them my way. Shoot me an email, get on the Team LWoTB on Facebook and post them there. I am more than happy to help you any way I can, and I know some of this stuff trips people up. But here's what I'm going to encourage you to do. Rather than just going through this video and watching everything and reading all the slides and seeing my silly pictures, what I want you to do is take action on those steps. So when I ask you what actions can you take today to feel the feelings that you think you're going to get as a result of losing weight or seeing a number on the scale or seeing a certain size on the tag on your dress, I want you to write those answers down. If you had to, what do you need to do to feel those feelings today? So, and share your answers with me because I would love to hear them. As always, we got this. Losing weight outside the box. Be happy, be healthy, get results.